Alrighty, welcome everyone to Satoshi Chats episode 20. My name is Jack,
And my name is Casey.
that is his name. Uh, BTC price 44,800. What are the thoughts?
Oh,
I think it's
so
time.
immediate visceral reaction is vomitous.
Yeah,
You know, whatever. It's a great time to stack. Honestly, it's as sickening as it is to just not see a number go up.
oh,
It's
I
almost
couldn't.
more delightful to
Yeah, I
purchase.
couldn't care less. I,
Right.
I'm almost considering taking like personal loans.
I know. At this point, I have absolutely run out of dry powder just purchasing all these dips, and
I know,
I don't
like
even know
I was
what's like. I'm gonna
stacking.
sell myself.
Right, I was stacking a little too hard, and then an actual dip happens. I'm like, oh god damn, I wish I.
No, seriously,
But then at the
seriously.
same time, you're like, oh well, I'm actually glad I stacked, cause like, I could have done the opposite, you know. Like the point is, once you acquire USD,
Right.
is to immediately transfer it. So that's what I did, and
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna continue to do. So who cares?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like the fact that I'm out of dry powder just means I absolutely tried to stack as many dips as I could. So, I mean, every morning you wake up, it's lower. You just that's a buy signal, you know.
So what's the old situation on Twitter? You got any interesting things rather other than Elon? Any
Yeah, yeah. The whole Elon thing is just ridiculous. I almost don't even like bringing that up anymore because it's just like
yeah, but
giving.
like you found anything like interesting outside of the Elon news? Or I mean, it's
Um,
kind of difficult nowadays just because everyone's fucking.
yeah,
It's
honestly,
the only thing people
it's
talk
just
about.
the typical. Oh, so like some like higher technical shit, like the taproot stuff is going on. So
Yeah,
like
that's still kind of going on, and people are like kind of heated that like no one's really talking about that. They're kind of just talking about bullshit news. Um,
that's what I think it was Pete Rizzo was saying. He was like talking like the real or no, it was Croesus BTC. I think that was saying the signal through the noise is that taproot is getting hopefully close to activation or closer to activation while we're all or the normies at least are distracted with Elon. So at least we've got some good like Bitcoin development stuff going on, you know.
yeah, like it's almost it's really funny because like that's how like everything is like they like
Just distraction.
yeah, it's like the classic distraction, like, oh, this is the real important stuff's going on while everyone's talking about the bullshit. Like, it's kind of funny.
Makes you think like how much distraction am I paying attention to in other sectors of your life when there's other like signal you could
Right.
be
I saw
attaching to,
this
but like
I saw this really interesting video. It's called I think you might have seen it, but if if you if you haven't seen it, I'll send you the link and we can put it in the description. I'll take note of that. But
what's that?
it's it's called the Byzantine General's Problem. Have you ever heard of this?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've
You
had
saw
to
that?
it's been
You saw
part of
that?
the articles a couple
It's
times.
like a 4 minute video.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen
I
it.
thought it
Yeah.
was really interesting. Um, Obviously, like even as like even like it's kind of difficult to like send it to normies because I think it's so funny how we just call them normies.
Normies. Yeah. It's,
Just
it's
civilians.
almost like a derogatory term, but yeah, civvies.
Just
Yeah.
let's just call like the people who are not concerned with Bitcoin. Like
No
I
coiners.
showed,
That's the proper
yeah,
term.
no coiners. I've showed a couple of them that exact video within the last few days, and like immediate, like like they get it like about halfway through, and then about halfway through, it's like, all right, now imagine each team as a computer server, and then they just fucking lose it. They're like, what? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, like how
But yeah, it
yeah.
gave me another perspective of like trust. Like it is like Bitcoin is the most like trusted thing, and it's like the only it's like the only thing that like you could really trust, you know? Like
It's we trust in it, so we don't have to trust in it really.
right, and it's like
Like it's kind of funny. We
it's
trust that we
yeah,
don't have to trust in it. Like we trust that it can be verified rather than not. So we trust that it doesn't have to be trusted, I guess.
right, and I
Is it,
I thought it was interesting like the scenarios that they were saying like what if, you know, they get captured? What if it probably won't make any sense if you haven't seen the video, but um like what if they get captured or like what if they like are like against you and
manipulated?
yeah, but like and it's like well what is the likelihood of that happening? But it's like at the end of the day it's like you can't verify that. And like you literally cannot verify that. But with Bitcoin
Yeah,
you
you just can't verify.
literally can verify. Like verify. Don't trust verify. Quite interesting.
Seriously. Yeah,
Um
that's an interesting thought. Don't trust, or yeah, don't trust, verify.
yeah, that's like I think that's
It,
like cold cards like tagline or I don't know, someone's tagline.
it's been a tagline for Bitcoin for a long time. I forget where it comes from. I guess we're kind of scrubs for not knowing,
Right.
but yeah, but like
Not true
you don't even
Bitcoiners.
right, not historians of
Yeah.
the times, but with that comes with Bitcoin getting so old, right? It's like 13 years now or what, 12 years, something
Yeah.
crazy. So um, you know, I think it's interesting that like right now during this bull market, we're moving from like the average age of Bitcoiners being probably like 30-year-old like cryptographer kind of punk guys, uh,
Yeah, like
crypto punks or
30-year-old
whatever, and
nerds.
like yeah, like nerdy kind of guys to like more like Zoomer, like people on not Robinhood, but like just people who would, download Blue Wallet on their phone, or like people who have like Cash App and just download that and like that's their big, like it's moving to like a younger crowd really quickly because of the number go up bullshit.
Yeah, just like 10 minutes ago, my parents were talking about something, and I heard the word Coinbase, and I was like, that word should not be
Yeah,
discussed.
dude, it's crazy. I was sitting just like working from home watching the news like in the background. And all of a sudden, like just in the entertainment section, this guy comes on and he's like, "Hi, we're doing this website that's like this, crypto blah 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 NFT Bob thing, and we're gonna give away free Bitcoin." And I was like, "Yo, like, what is this? Like, what world am I in now?" Like, just like
Right.
6 to 8 months ago, I remember we laughed about this commercial on a probably an earlier podcast episode, honestly, where it was like that commercial where it was the insurance company or something like that, and the kid was like, "I'm going to be a crypto trader," and
Oh yeah. Oh
they
yeah.
like were laughing because they're like, "We're going to work till we die," blah blah blah. And
Right.
so that was 6 to 8 months ago, and now we're here where it's like on live news. It's like, "Oh yeah, we're
I
giving away
like
free
how
Bitcoin with our NFT bullshit."
so if anyone's not aware, I think the commercial was something like it was like what an insurance commercial or something. Or
Yeah, it
like
was about like yeah, it was about retirement, and
right,
it
and
was
then
like
they're in like a car and like the kids in the back were like, I'm just gonna trade crypto. And then it was like the punchline of the joke, you know? And
yeah, like we're gonna work.
I like
Yeah,
how it's like I like how it's like comedy to like the average American where it's like someone's proposing the idea of not working till they're 65 and then it's like laughable. It's almost
yeah,
sad, honestly.
yeah.
It's
They're like,
it's
ho ho ho, that's not possible
that's
to not
not
work till you're
possible, you
65.
idiot. Like what?
That's that.
That's so
Yeah.
depressing. Like how can you put that on um like children like I don't think it's so dumb.
Yeah, it's funny because they laugh at the children for being so stupid and gullible to think that they could not do it.
Right,
Like,
but
oh,
then
you think you're not gonna work?
they're the
It's like,
gullible ones because they're the ones with a fucking 401k
yeah,
working till they're 65.
exactly, exactly, dude.
That's
And
hilarious.
and uh, the children, even though they don't know it, the children will inherit the world that the parents couldn't really like ever grasp.
Right. By the way,
Like fucking.
I must add, anyone who's looking at the bottom right of the screen, um, don't buy Windows. Spend the money on Bitcoin. I
Don't buy
still
Windows.
I still have the activate Windows fucking watermark on the bottom right of the
Dude,
screen.
so- Windows is shit, but you know,
Linux.
Linux only for the Bitcoin crowd. Actually, you know. Well, anyway, beyond that topic, it's what what were we talking about Michael Saylor earlier? Oh, he's still buying the dips.
Yeah, I
Was that
think
it?
um yeah, I was like on his account looking for this like specific tweet and then I just happened to come across one of his like classic. Hold on, let me read it. Um it always starts with MicroStrategy. It was like 3 days ago, so now it's probably 4. Um
What we were talking about
oh,
earlier
here
was
we
Michael
go.
Saylor's shirt.
Oh yeah. Michael Saylor's classic
That's funny.
black shirt, but yeah, 4 days ago, MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 271, a cool modest 271 bitcoins for 15 million in cash. That's the most hilarious part. In
That's
cash
humble.
at an average price of 55,000. Oh, so
It's a
he
humble
kind of
stack.
we hodl 91,800 bitcoin acquired
Think about
for
how
2.2 million billion.
I wonder how much his stack is. I mean, I wonder what his cost basis is.
Oh,
Like, it's probably more like 35K
no,
or
yeah, it literally says
like,
at the
what's the
bottom.
aggregate?
Yeah, one second. Um, we hodled
What's the 2.2 bill?
91,850 bitcoins acquired for 2.2 billion at an average price of 24,000 per bitcoin.
24,000
Isn't that just a
boys. So
joke? Like it's
they're
a
just
literal
laughing
joke.
at you for
Yeah,
thinking 44,000 is a dip. I
yeah. So he
mean,
essentially doubled. Like, not that it matters. Like,
I really don't think it's going to dip below this either.
yeah, I
You know
think
what's
this is the final
interesting?
straw. What?
Like, I wonder if Michael Saylor alone thinks that, like, say it dips to like 35,000. At this point, he could probably do another like convertible note offering and just pump the price back up himself, like single handedly.
You know what I've never considered until literally right now?
But maybe
MicroStrategy.
I'm wrong, by the way.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, yeah, who the fuck knows? But
Who,
So
who the fuck cares? Yeah.
MicroStrategy owns 91,000 Bitcoin. How much does Michael Saylor own?
Hmm,
That fool has to have a
that's a
personal
good
stack,
question.
otherwise he's an idiot.
Well, he's a billionaire, right?
Yeah, but like, he's got to have a personal stack. Like, he has to, right?
Oh yeah, he's probably got a treasure in his like closet or something
It's
under his
it's
bed.
it's in the ship.
He's got the cold card in the ship. Yeah, for
Yeah, it's
sure,
in the ship.
absolutely. He keeps it on the yacht. Well, he lives in Miami, I think so.
Yeah,
What a
Michael's black shirt button down. It's actually not button down one button, it's two, so it's even more pimp, you
It's
know?
two buttons. Damn.
Yeah, let
Oh,
me
we
double
weren't
check.
we weren't cool enough to think.
Yeah, it's two buttons, dude. Like the ultimate. It just says so
Dude.
much. It says so much.
Exactly. It's
Fucking.
like I really don't care about
I know.
anything.
Yeah.
First
Fucking.
button says like I'm not working. Second button says I am the boss.
Yeah, and then the third button is I'm here to fucking party. We're gonna
Exactly.
we're gonna see
Third
him
button
at
comes on after. Yeah.
fucking Miami with just no shirt on.
I seriously, you like why even come to the conference with a shirt? Just come with fucking sandals.
Right. I wonder like anyone who talks at the Bitcoin conference in like a full tux suit and tie kind of thing. I'm just gonna like go to the next speaker, honestly. Like, I don't really care.
I do wonder if Michael Saylor's gonna wear the classic black shirt for
Oh, for sure.
sure.
If
Yeah, like
if he
I feel like
takes
we're gonna see like Jack Dorsey wear like a suit or something.
right, but yeah, whatever. It's Jack Dorsey.
but
Jack
maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
Jack Mahler's is wearing a fucking hoodie for sure. So am I. I'm wearing actually it's
It's gonna be
Miami.
hot as fuck.
Yeah, it's Miami.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot as fuck for sure. But it'll definitely be like good shorts and t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear like
You know,
a t-shirt and shorts and maybe some sandals. Dude,
dude,
go ahead.
definitely bring some money for some gear and swag and some art and shit because they're gonna have like lots of shit for
Yeah,
sale. That's
I
gonna be
was
dope.
about to say like the fucking beer garden. Sheesh.
Yeah, they will have
Shit
some
looks
like
fire.
dank installations, dude. Like I have seen some really cool shit. I don't even know what I'm allowed to talk about, so I won't talk about it. But like
Right.
at the same time, it's fucking
But yeah, dude, let's
they have
fucking
some really cool fucking shit, you know.
I'm down to fucking browse the old like the Bitcoin art and shit. Like I know it's like a fucking museum art gallery, like, but it's also like Bitcoin.
Heron, yeah, yeah. And it's gonna be fucking dank, dude. Like I didn't actually know that there was gonna be a beer garden, so that's gonna be dope too. Fucking, um, but yeah, I think I think the entire event's gonna be just so fucking stoked with all the people there, and regardless of like what you're kind of interested in, there'll be something for you, you know.
You think they accept Bitcoin?
Yeah, but yeah, dude, bring the art installation will be fucking dope. So
There's probably
bring
gonna
some
be
money.
like some shit that's like selling for like 40K, and someone's just gonna be like, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, for sure. And they'll be like, "Can you lightning strike it to me or whatever?"
Yeah, you get cash back.
You get like a grand.
But yeah, I think we should discuss the Jack Mahler's thing because
We haven't even jumped into the meat of our
the
discussion. We
steak.
totally
We've
got off the
dabbled
side.
we've dabbled with like the gravy and potatoes, but like, bro, we haven't even like cut up the steak yet.
No, no.
Oh, one
Go ahead
one
and
thing
inform the people.
one thing I want to show. I'm gonna pull up on my screen, but if you want to quickly go to my Twitter and um look at like my most recent retweet. It's like you'll see it. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Like just go to my
You're telling me.
hurry up because I'm about to show it.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's the index. So I mean, as you guys know,
Yes.
it really doesn't matter. But obviously, there's like a Bitcoin. Let me try to look it up. Bitcoin. What is it? Fear and greed
Fear and greed.
index. It's like the fear and greed index, and like, yeah,
Oh,
it's on like fear right now. Cause whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. But anyway, like people are like talking about it, like, oh, fucking, it's on fear right now. We should all be fucking worried. Whatever, doesn't matter. But someone fucking posted this. It's called the Pussy Index. It says now extreme pussies. I thought that was hilarious.
extreme message.
Extreme. But yeah, anyway, that was just a little meme.
Now,
Let's definitely discuss
is it
the
saying the people who are selling are extreme pussy?
probably yeah, probably. Probably. It's just 'cause it's like who cares like to use that as like a thing. Just like who cares, you know?
Citizen.
But yeah, cutting into the tri-tip right now. Let's see what we got. Should I read the whole thing or like what?
Read the first, like read the tweet that like set it off, and
Okay.
then read like read what Elon like actually said that set Jack off, and then like read his first tweet, and then like read like the highlight tweet.
All right. Yeah. So it started with Mr. Whale at Crypto Whale, and I didn't even know who this guy was, right? But he said Bitcoiners are
Such a
gonna.
faggot.
I know, right? That's what I'm hearing. But he says Bitcoiners are gonna slap themselves next quarter when they find out Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holdings. With the amount of hate Elon Musk is getting, I wouldn't blame him. And then Elon Musk replied, "Indeed, of course." And then some guy said, "Hey Elon, can you please post a screenshot of what you replied to? Everyone has Crypto Whale blocked. For context, you replied to a scammer who ran away with life savings of 200 innocent people. Not that you knew, just helping a brother out." Elon proceeds to post the screenshot, and I, is this guy a scammer? Like, did he scam people out of their
I
I
have
mean,
no idea about that context, so
is that
I
what you
really
were?
can't comment.
You called them a fag? Is that what you like were? Um,
Yeah, well, just the fact that he's like crypto whale. Get out of here, bro. Like,
yeah, get out
what?
of here. You're a
Regardless of
whale
if you are a
because
whale, like,
I mean, assuming that
yeah,
this guy is telling the truth, Emperor BTC called him a scammer. I'm gonna go ahead and believe him on this, but like, yeah, he's only a fucking whale because he scammed people. But
yeah, life
anyway,
saving.
starting off the Jack Mahler's tweet, fucking savage. Look at this man. He is a straight. You know what's really funny about Jack Mahler? So like, if you go to his profile and then go to his like banner, his banner looks really funny because like the laser eyes are like covering his nose, so he looks like retarded. Have you seen that?
Let me see.
So
No,
go
I'm
to
looking right
Jack,
now.
yeah, go to the Jack Mahler's profile and then look at his banner. It's like it's like isn't that kind of funny? But
He's
anyway,
got the mouth.
too many distractions. He says, "You sure love talking to Elon. You sure love to learn. You sure love to lean into the brand that you're the smartest and richest guy in the room. The Bitcoin community doesn't owe you anything. We fight for what's best for the world and to protect what is arguably the greatest creation in human history." And I look at the replies to that, and people are like, "Greatest creation in human history," with like the laughing emojis, and I'm like, shut up, dude. Like, you know, like immediate block. But anyway, um, some bullshit.
Immediate block.
It says Tesla loses money, SpaceX loses money. You live on government subsidies, which is honestly kind of true. In fact, no company you've ever founded has made money, which I got a point, you know. Talks about
Yeah,
PayPal
man.
and how like he was fired before the IPO. Like he's just capping like Elon Musk said like he said, I feel bad for those that actually founded PayPal and what made it into what it is today. You famously accused PayPal of wrongfully terminating you, but now you use their success after your departure to justify your nonsense. 'Cause it's always like, oh yeah, what did Elon Musk do to like start up? And it's like, oh, PayPal, but like he really didn't like I don't even know what he did, but apparently like he didn't um like he really didn't have that much influence. Like I guess he might have, but like it's not like he started it. Like I don't really
Well, according to Jack Mahler's, most of the growth happened after he left. So
exactly. Um right. Oh, I fucking oh, show replies. Here we go. Now we're digging in.
yes,
Um
digging into the meat here.
I digress. Whatever your ego needs, brother. All of us in the know were expecting this, of course. This is far from new to you. Those of us viewing this through the lens of ego and impulsiveness are laughing, not buying Dogecoin. Um, if you want to own the smartest plus richest man brand, then own the responsibility it carries. You clearly know nothing about Bitcoin, or you're more egotistic than we all thought. You've turned into the drunkest person at the party, and now we all have to clean up your puke. Thought that was a good little analogy.
Yeah,
Um,
that was. I liked that line.
he's like go all in on Doge, sell your BTC, do it. Show us how truly smart and rich you are. You know. Um, might get to the highlight here. Um, okay, this is the fucking end slap in the face, savage as fuck, fucking um tweet right here. Sorry, someone had to say it. Uh, speaking about his previous thread. I don't give a fuck that you're rich or popular. I'm not scared of you. You're a selfish asshole. Leave Bitcoin out of your insecurities. Nothing from your ego. Humanity gains everything from Bitcoin. I will die on this hill. Period. I will die on this hill.
I will die on this hill.
Quote that at Jack Mahler's. Bro.
Yep. And there were did you see the replies underneath it? All of the "I will die on this hills."
Is it replying? Oh, people are just like saying that in support. The first thing I see is
Yes,
Donald
like
Duck with a boner. But yeah, where people just like
They're
um
like, I will die on this hill in all caps, and it's like, I think everyone doesn't care like
they're
if
just seeing
Elon
a bunch of
Musk wants
gifs.
to.
Oh my god, like the third response, let's not even talk about this for that long, but fucking there's a crypto called fuck Elon Musk and it's up 350%, but let's not even comment about that because that's a waste of time. But yeah,
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I will fucking die on this. Like, yeah, I don't even want to fucking get into it, but I will die on this hill. I will literally die. That's crazy because
Seriously,
I
dude.
know he's not capping. Like, I know he's telling the fucking truth.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what it is that gets Jack Mahler so hyped and passionate about the Bitcoin community, but it's great. Uh, Hopefully, I get to ask him. I think I might be lucky enough to potentially interview him later on, but that might be coming in the future for Bitcoin Magazine. But
So
yeah,
the
dude,
the
fucking
interviews are for just the magazine for quotes, or is it like a video, or what's the?
yeah, yeah. We haven't figured it out yet, but if I could, uh, optimally, I would get like an article written. I write it because I'm a writer. Uh, I would write
Nice,
it.
alright. At Bitcoin
So
Magazine.
yeah,
Sponsor
at Bitcoin
us.
Magazine.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, for sure. Sponsor our 10 viewers.
Yeah,
But but yeah, hopefully we get that scoop and I can get that interview.
yeah, that'd be
Potentially we
clutch.
could do something in person too. So, dude, Miami is gonna be crazy because there'll
It's gonna be
be
wild,
everyone
bro.
in one fucking place. Like even just being in the conference room, there's gonna be three stages. And at one stage, at any given time, there's going to be someone you absolutely recognize speaking. I
I know,
guarantee it. Like, fucking guarantee it.
what if like they're not like what I'm thinking in my mind is like what if on stage one it's like Michael Saylor and then on stage three is like Saifedean? It's like which one?
Yeah.
They're not gonna do that to us.
Luckily,
I don't think they're gonna do that to us.
we have done, I think, from what I can see, because I actually can see the schedule and all that. From what I can see, I think we've done a really good job of spacing it so that everyone can see. I think their favorite people. I think
It's
there's
like a
going to be like
festival.
exactly like I think it's going to be like if like everyone who loves this person is also going to love this person, so we wouldn't schedule them at the same time. You know what I mean? So
What do you
that's kind of
think?
like how we thought of it.
So like you don't have to give much detail, but like what is the most conflicting two people talking at the same time? Does one come to
I actually
mind?
don't know. I would have to. No, one does not come to mind. I haven't. Nothing. I will say that nothing's raised my alarm bells as far as being like, oh shit, that's going to be going on at the same time.
Nice. Okay, that's good
Because
to hear.
generally the main stage is like it.
Big guys.
Yeah, it's got the big guys because we also did group the big guys together. We have like um you know, I think Michael Saylor and Jack Dorsey is the one we talked about. Uh, we announced earlier today or something like that. So yeah, we have like big names talking to big names.
Yeah.
Like we
Or
have like the
like
Senator Cynthia Lummis talking to like the
yeah,
congressman or whatever.
fucking
So
goat. So yeah, like a couple questions. So or like first a comment. Like initially you're like, oh, or like from the eyes of a no coiner, I guess you could say. It's like, so you're just gonna go and like watch people talk for 6 hours, and it's like, yeah, 'cause like these are the people. Like these are like I'm actually extremely excited to just listen and just hear conversations. And
like if you're a Bitcoiner and you believe that Bitcoin is the future of the world, there's only going to be 10,000 people or so, maybe a little bit more at this conference.
so tickets
That's
sold out.
literally the 10,000. Not yet. We're getting, I think we're above
There's a
75%. Like,
there's a
I think we're
cap,
at like,
right?
there is a cap, I believe. Yeah. From what I think there is a cap. Yep. So we're definitely past, past halfway. So we are getting closer and closer
That's nice.
to reaching capacity. And I think they're going to start like announcing some urgent messages as we get closer to get those spots filled up, because I'm
Yeah,
sure they'll
so
fill up
I
before the last day.
I bought my ticket. Should I be getting like an email?
You should have gotten an email, I think, already.
I mean,
I
I
can't
definitely bought
confirm
it, so
that.
I'm
I
not
don't
really
know
worried.
much about the Yeah, I don't know much about the conference, to be honest, in terms of like answering Q&A. But you should have gotten an email already, or
Maybe I missed it.
you will receive an email. So
But yeah, one other question. It's like obviously like a lot of people are just gonna be like talking amongst themselves, but like, what is one of the if you know the answer, like what is one of the like group? Is there like a group debate slash discussion? Not that people would debate because they all have like the same ideas, but is there like multiple people gonna be talking at once, like together?
yeah. So actually, most of our pieces are not monologues. Most of it is going to be
Actually, really good.
like fireside chats, what we call them. So it's like two
Yeah, just like a
guys
podcast.
sitting on like exactly two guys sitting on like a couch, or
A nice
separate couches,
white leather
plush
chair.
couches. Exactly, plush
while
little
we
couches.
while we sit on
Um,
fold out metal chairs.
exactly. Um, and so I think that's like the general plan, is to have most of it be kind of like almost just like think it's hilarious because it's going to be like a bunch of live podcasts, and
Yeah.
Bitcoiners love podcasts, and it's literally just watching live podcasts all day from your favorite Bitcoiners. Like, and the podcasts they're going to do are going to be particularly cool because they tend to announce things in person, like at cool conferences and shit. So like I think it's just going to be like watching a huge string of podcasts from like your favorite people, and they're going to be special,
Right, definitely. It's like a one-time thing. Um,
for real.
I had an insane thought. Not insane, but like it crossed my mind, right? So
What's the insane thought?
let me know what you think about this. So, lots of Bitcoiners in one area, right? What
Sure.
if on like let's say like when there's the most amount of people in one room, let's say like Michael Saylor's talking or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously obviously this won't happen, but it's just like what if it did, right? What if everyone pulls out their phones and buys whatever amount of Bitcoin they want at the same time? Do you think that that would have an effect on the market price? Like,
Well, there's only 10,000 people there, so they would have to buy $1,000 each to even make $1 million move.
ooh, that's
So
true,
no,
which is nothing. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
that's
But Michael Saylor could theoretically like move $1 billion at once.
yeah,
So
he'll be like carrying us. I don't know. I just thought that'd be kind of fun. We just all buy Bitcoin at the same time, just see what happens.
I will say, I don't actually. There's no like intel that I know about anything of this sort. Um, but I will say that it would be really interesting if like any company announced their purchase of Bitcoin there. I
Ooh,
don't,
um,
I haven't heard anything that's not like a
right. That
rumor,
would
because,
be kind of
but that
funny.
would be interesting. That's kind of speculation I like to think
Yeah,
about.
I saw on the thing 1,000 plus companies, and I didn't really know what that meant because it's like 1,000 companies. Well, what kind of companies?
It's
Like,
well, first of all, it's the Bitcoin companies like the Upstream Data Inc. that like
so
does
they're
like the
just gonna
mining and
like,
that actual gas and shit.
they're just gonna like be there.
NYDig. Uh, well, and they're also like, for example, well, actually, I don't know if they'll be there in particular. I think CoinKite, the people who do Cold Card, are stuck in Canada because Canada is a fucking communist country.
Yeah,
But
especially.
but I think yeah, like Trezor Labs, Satoshi Labs. I mean, they should be there. Like, so like they might have like cool new items. I know we're gonna have a bunch of actual like demos for upcoming products for companies that will be really interesting. We'll have the latest hardware technology there, so it'll kind of be cool to see some of the stuff people are working on.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to like walk around and just like look at all the fucking pop-up shops and everything.
I think 2 days from like, I think it starts at 9 and goes until like 5 both days or something like that. I think that 2 days of that amount of time with a lunch break and in between and stuff, and like obviously some beer garden time. I think that's like the perfect amount of time to just explore, see the speakers you want to see, eat some food,
Meat.
chill, meet people, talk, shop, do your little, purchasing of merchandise and stuff. But
Nah, I'm
I think
definitely
that's the
walking
perfect amount of
away.
time.
I'm definitely walking away with like something to hang on the wall. Just,
You got to get some
just
merch too, dude. I think there's gonna be plenty of Bitcoin 2021 merch. I'm even out of my own pocket because I'm sure I'll get volunteer stuff, but even out of my own pocket, I'm probably gonna get some fat merch because there's only one conference every year, so.
right. So the 2021 was canceled, right?
The 2021 was canceled. And in 2019 was like, I think they said it was like 2 or 3 thousand people, and this one's gonna be like 10,000. So
We're
it's
definitely
gonna be way
going.
larger.
We're definitely going to every single one from now on. Like it's gonna be a yearly
Oh
thing.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And like, yeah, I think this we're talking at the company like this is gonna be like a 5x thing next one. Like next
Oh
one might
yeah.
be like
Like
30,000 people.
yes, seriously, what the fuck? That's crazy.
So so this one is, I mean, exponentially larger than our last one, and we expect the next one to be exponentially larger. So
I think we've definitely yeah, we're on 36 minutes. We'll go ahead and wrap
it's a
up.
long cast.
But let's you guys all missed out. I think we should put it down to 5,000 sats. I don't know. What do you think? What is 5,000 sats?
Yeah, because no, because it's interesting because like right now, 10,000 sats is worth like less than when we were offering 10,000 sats to 60,000.
That's true. No one took us up on the offer though. Let's see here.
Right. So that, and remember, the most recent one is the only one that's valid. So
Um,
let's just offer
1
15,000
mil.
sats since the price is low. And
Move
watch,
1 mil.
someone's gonna claim, someone can claim it before our next
Yeah,
one.
it's
So if we
$2.
think
Maybe we should
think
do
about this,
10,000.
this, think about this. If like the our incentive to make our next video is this claim right here,
Right,
you
like
know,
we don't
like
want people. Right.
so
We're gonna get like one person that listens and they're just gonna win every single time.
yeah, someone's gonna slowly suck like a million sats out of us for
Right.
sure.
All right. Well,
All right,
how about this? If your first comment, um, if your first comment, we'll give you
you have to
5,000
comment
sats.
something.
But if you say something funny or something
Ooh
interesting,
yes.
it's not gonna be too harsh. But if you put some creativity into the comment, we'll give you 10. How about that? That's fair.
And the way we'll know is you have to comment your address so that we know where to send it. And if you don't,
Yeah. Yep.
so if you hear this and you comment your address, anything, if it's shit,
Also,
it'll be
actually,
5,000.
first
If it's
person to
cool,
comment their credit
10,000.
card number with like the CVC in the back.
Yeah, you can get
Oh,
whatever.
you meant address. Okay, I thought you meant like their home address.
Yeah, their
But
Bitcoin
yeah,
address.
yeah, of course you have to put your Bitcoin address in there. Yeah, of course. I
Yeah, so
thought you were talking
comment your
about.
Bitcoin
I thought you were
address.
talking about home address, and I was like, yeah, put your fucking social security number there too. Might as well.
Put your social, yeah, your ID, please.
All right, we'll wrap it up. Thanks everyone for
All right.
listening.
Well, yeah, thanks everyone, and
Next
see you next episode.
next episode will be 21, which is a million Bitcoin per episode. Just a little,
Of course.
All right, later guys. Thank you for listening.
Good night.
Good night. What?